It is wrong to assume that men of immense wealth are always happy. Think of giving not as a duty, but as a privilege. I do not think there is any other quality so essential to success of any kind as the quality of perseverance. It overcomes almost everything, even nature. I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I believe in the sacredness of a promise, that a man's word should be as good as his bond. That character, not wealth or power or position, is of supreme worth. I believe that every right implies a responsibility, every opportunity, an obligation, every possession, a duty. Next to doing the right thing, the most important thing is to let people know you are doing the right thing. Success comes from keeping the ears open and the mouth closed. Do you know the only thing that gives me pleasure? It's to see my dividends coming in. After it is all over, the religion of man is his most important possession. Charity is injurious unless it helps the recipient to become independent of it. Good management consists in showing average people how to do the work of superior people. When work goes out of style, we may expect to see civilization totter and fall. Good leadership consists of showing average people how to do the work of superior people. I always tried to turn every disaster into an opportunity. There is nothing in this world that can compare with the Christian fellowship, nothing that can satisfy but Christ. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther. If your only goal is to become rich, you will never achieve it. The only question with wealth is, what do you do with it? Don't waste effort on a thing that ends in a petty triumph unless you are happy with a life of petty success. I believe that truth and justice are fundamental to an enduring social order. Own nothing, control everything. A man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditures to his income. If he feels rich on $10 and has everything else he desires, he really is rich. I believe that the rendering of useful service is the common duty of mankind, and that only in the purifying fire of sacrifice is the dross of selfishness consumed and the greatness of the human soul set free. I believe in an all-wise and all-loving God, named by whatever name, and that the individual's highest fulfillment, greatest happiness, and widest usefulness are to be found in living in harmony with His will. It is very important to remember what other people tell you, not so much what you yourself already know. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. It is one thing to stand on the comfortable ground of placid inaction and put forth words of cynical wisdom, and another to plunge into the work itself and through strenuous experience earn the right to express strong conclusions. I believe that the law was made for man and not man for the law, that government is the servant of the people and not their master. The ability to deal with people is as purchasable a commodity as sugar or coffee, and I will pay more for that ability. Nobody does anything if he can get anybody else to do it. I believe in the dignity of labor, whether with head or hand, that the world owes no man a living, but that it owes every man an opportunity to make a living. How much money does it take to make a man happy? Just one more dollar. I believe that the power to make money is a gift from God. I never would have been able to tithe the first $1 million I ever made if I had not tithed my first salary, which was $1.50 per week. I had no ambition to make a fortune. Mere money-making has never been my goal. I had an ambition to build. The way to make money is to buy when blood is running in the streets. The only thing which is of lasting benefit to a man is that which he does for himself. Money which comes to him without effort on his part is seldom a benefit and often a curse. The impression was gaining ground with me that it was a good thing to let the money be my slave and not make myself a slave to money. Don't be afraid to give up the good to go for the great. Singleness of purpose is one of the chief essentials for success in life, no matter what may be one's aim. A friendship founded on business is better than a business founded on friendship. I would rather hire a man with enthusiasm than a man who knows everything. The most important thing for a young man is to establish a credit, a reputation, character. The secret to success is to do the common things uncommonly well. The success of each is dependent upon the success of the other. The secret of success is to get up early, work late, and strike oil. A man has no right to occupy another man's time unnecessarily. A man of words and not of deeds is like a garden full of weeds. I would rather earn 1% off 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own efforts. If you want to succeed, you should strike out on new paths rather than travel the worn paths of accepted success. I believe that thrift is essential to well-ordered living, and that economy is a prime requisite of a sound financial structure, whether in government, business, or personal affairs. I believe that love is the greatest thing in the world, that it alone can and will triumph over might.